What?
Here in my garage. Just bought this new Ferrari. Just wanted to run around and all the videos. But you know what I'm more proud about? Not these cars. It's these 4 bookshelves I have to install in my living room. To hold all these fucking books that I got. Because what's more important to me is knowledge.
Okay.
That guy is a fucking YouTube man. It's in his car here in my garage.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking
Okay.
about.
The glasses and shit.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is I can quote that entire thing. That means it's a fucking successful fucking ad campaign. You guys fucking genius.
Yeah.
People are still talking about that shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Drop shipping. What's the basic idea of it?
Heard he's a vigilante. Only kills bastards and horses. What's
Yeah, that's...
Works for some people.
a whole day wasted.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
Someone else is doing it. But you need money to start.
Looking for Rodlick.
You ain't alone. Damn halfling's in debt to half the city. But I'm here to scrape mine before the carcass is pit clean.
There's not enough for everyone, so bugger off. Feeding time's first come, first
I
served.
got my headphones. Those are yours.
Take what you want. I'm just here for some placards.
You deaf? Didn't you hear me? This is all mine now. Fuck off, freak.
And here I thought we'd resolve this peacefully.
You'll regret this, mutant.
Oh my god, ass. Fuck, this is too much of a small space for this crap. Oh my god. Why can't I reach him? Your turn, asshole.
Tell me what you want, damn it!
Placards.
There ain't no ploughing placards here.
And Rodlick? Where's he?
Same place as always. Vehicle Bud Estate. Losing his last crowns at the races.
See? Wasn't that easy? Could have said so right away.
Okay.
Short. Who kisses your ass today will bite it tomorrow. Damage.
Not a headache again.
Oh!
Trouble?
Oh!
Yeah, so I do got it broadcasting right now, dude. Probably end up hearing your
Alright,
own.
peace, man.
Okay, see it. Have a good one. Oh, dude. Actually go and do the... See ya! Okay. Okay. Go lock this door, but, yeah, so I gotta get to... Okay, I gotta get to here, get those placards. I'm pretty sure I got it set to YouTube broadcasting, not Twitch. Yeah. Well, I got both the Twitch and YouTube, but Twitch doesn't seem to have people just randomly drop in as much.
Well, Rotlick, seems you're a...
You Rodlick?
Henri Rotlick, artist, painter, debtor, and martyr to my art, at your service.
Dandelion sent me.
Oh, yes. Tell him his placards are done and safely hidden away. Yet, alas, I cannot fetch them, as a group of angry creditors has seized my home.
Think I might have run into one of them.
Then you know my predicament. And now, Count de Louverton has offered me the chance to win it all back. I'm to wager on a race.
Generous. Not just anybody could afford to do that.
De Louverton is not just anybody. He's Duke Sam's youngest son. Sam of the well-known family of gem dealers. One debt more or less makes little difference to him.
What's there to worry about? This is your chance to settle up, get a clean slate.
We've had a spell of bad luck lately. Should I agree to de Louverton's offer and lose, I shall be in bondage to him for all time.
Listen, all I really want are the placards. Tell me where you tucked them away and I'll be out of your hair.
Forgive me, I cannot. I hid them with family heirlooms that would work those barbarians lurking outside my home into a slavering froth.
Then go fetch them yourself. I'll wait here.
If I show my face there without coin, they'll beat me to a pulp. I must win back my debt somehow, else I'll never return home.
Let's do this. I'll enter the race. You'll bet on me, win, pay your debts, then give me the placards.
You're that good a rider?
Far from the worst. Go tell the Count you accept his offer.
Okay. I hope it... Oh, okay. So it is from
Nilfgaard's lackey.
Go. Fucking horse races. Yeah, in order to start those DLCs, you gotta be like level 36 to be like really ready for those. Well, see, I like starting those DLCs as soon as I possibly can. Actually, I might be able to do something.
On the guards.
There. Now that fucker's debt free.
Thank you. I never expected this. May I ask to what I owe this generosity?
Let's just say I like to do a good deed from time to time. Can we get those placards now?
I'll bring them to the Rosemary in time. Just as soon as I settle my obligations.
Fine. See you there.
Okay.
Damnation.
Why am I over encumbered? Master crafted saddle. Okay. That might be useful. What the fuck? 40. Why? Well, that's just a stupid prize. Drop that stupid shit. Now I need world map. And go this way. Oops. Forgot. Gotta go to this first.
Hide the wenches, witches coming!
Hide the wenches, the witches coming. I think I'm just gonna fuck everything I see. Oh wow, a couple of places got that fucking thing upgraded. Okay. Go do this.
Grand opening tonight.
Crown in the evening.
Hey.
A performance by the illustrious duo, Master Dandelion and Priscilla.
We start in G major, and...
I told you, the piece is sad, melancholy. It needs a minor key.
But...
Well, well. See, the crew's been hard at work. Not bad.
I love it. Especially the, accoutrements on the wall.
Priscilla picked them.
Well, I must admit, you have great taste. What about Rotlick? Did you get the placards?
Rotlick said he'd bring them on his own. Should be here soon.
Great! The best way I can think of to promote the chameleon.
Never mentioned wanting to change the name.
Rosemary in Time wasn't all bad, but it conjured images of Temerian cuisine served by waitresses in peasant garb. Chameleon's a lot better for a cabaret, apart from which it emphasizes that the place has undergone a transformation. Just a better ring to it all round.
What about choreography? Prepared anything special for the opening?
We haven't. But Polly has. She's priceless. came in and brought the girls in line before I could say knickers. Premier will have the audience on their feet, on their knees, both at the same time.
Guess everything's ready. So when's the opening?
Soon. We start our dress rehearsal in an hour. I just need to nip back home for my dress.
Thanks for everything.
Don't mention it.
Seems my cabaret dreams are about to come true. So, around to celebrate? I'm buying.
Why not?
That's my boy. The foreman mentioned he saw you and Priscilla talking.
He's all right.
And she say anything about me?
She said something that made me think she's not entirely normal.
What?
That you're responsible, got your feet planted firmly on the ground.
You're pulling my leg.
Not this time. One thing's eating me. How do you manage to get the loan from Sophronia?
Ugh, wasn't easy. She got so excited about our performance, I had to read to her for 4 hours. 4 hours from The Cloak and the Dagger.
You mean you didn't...
Are you crazy? Who do you think I am?
Oh, okay. Not by the looks of it. That, and it's only been a few days that I've
She
actually
knew how important
started.
this night was to me.
Of course she did. Probably just making herself gorgeous. Takes
Every
time.
time,
So it's true.
other than like
a
right
woman's
now,
vanity knows no bounds.
I pretty much didn't
Master
have any audio
Dandelion!
going, so
Priscilla,
it doesn't really
she's-
make people want to stay and watch.
What? Speak, man.
She's badly hurt. Been attacked. They took her to Vulmerius Hospital.
Attacked?
Yeah,
She's hurt?
but still, like,
Geralt, come with me,
even
please.
Of course,
people will
let's
go
go.
and watch just gameplay just to see like how the person deals with shit. Yeah. Cool.
Gods. Priscilla. Is she gonna live?
I'd say that's certain. Her condition's critical but stable. Beg your pardon, but you are a relative?
Relative? No, a friend. A very close friend.
Dandelion, correct? She uttered the name in her few moments of lucidity. I am Joachim von Gratz, head of surgery. Until recently, a lecturer at Oxenfurt Academy.
Enough of the courtesies. What are her injuries, besides her eye?
A concussion, cranial swelling, incision into her larynx, and scalding inside the throat and esophagus. Clearly someone forced her to imbibe a caustic fluid.
So this was no ordinary attack, no robbery.
Clearly not. It was the act of a demented mind, and not its first.
How can you know that?
I've seen wounds like this. They're not the kind one would forget, don't you agree? In fact, just this week a corpse turned up in the morgue with similar injuries. And no heart.
No heart? You mean that might have happened to Priscilla? Is someone looking into this?
This is Novigrad. Only the innocent burn here.
Geralt, I know I owe you 100 times over, but I need to ask you another favor. Find the bastard who did this. Find him and kill him.
Don't need any convincing. Come on, Dandelion. Let's think about what we can do.
I would suggest examining the previous
do you mean?
victim's corpse. It has yet to be autopsied. Doing so could very well provide some clues. No need to look astonished, gentlemen. As a surgeon,
I
know
doubt
the
that'll happen,
importance of
and
preventive
even if
medicine.
it does, probably not
Rather
much
than
will
wait
change.
for this maniac to strike again, I'd prefer to excise him. Not unlike
Probably
a
still
tumor.
people think that a lot of people are shit. Well, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, I just mean like people in general, like... Yeah, me not so much. Yeah, that would be awesome. That would be like the benefit of doing something like that. But I just mean, well, yeah, you need to get a little bit of.
Great analogy, but this tumor's not gonna sit there, wait to be excised. Appreciate the help, but I doubt you know what you're getting yourself into.
I know perfectly well, and I assure you I can take care of myself.
Easy assurance to make, harder to back up, especially if you've spent your whole life wielding a scalpel, not a sword.
Look at this scar. Don't be shy.
Okay.
Any idea what leaves such a mark?
A flail. Morningstar, maybe.
What do you think? A blow sustained at the operating table? No? Let me repeat. I know what I'm doing, and I wish to help.
Let's see, is that one? Okay.
Think they'll let me into the morgue?
By the main entrance, certainly not. But you can also get inside through the sewers.
The sewers. Travel them often, Doctor?
As often as required for the pursuit of preventive medicine.
Alternative treatments. Aggressive ones, I'm guessing. Interesting.
We can discuss this en route. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm. Ready and intrigued. I'll get whoever did this, Dandelion. Even if it's Hierarch Hemelfart himself.
Thanks.
Let's try this again.
So, preventive medicine you practice in the sewers. What's that about?
Think. Sewing up drowner victims can grow awfully tedious. Is it not better to nip the problem in the bud? I tried to get the temple guard to enter the sewers, alas, to no avail. So I took matters into my own hands.
At no charge. You damned idealists, ruining the market for us.
That's great. This doctor, basically he was getting tired of drowners hurting people, so he decided to go into the sewers and kill them himself. And he basically told this to Geralt, and he basically just told the doctor he's a damn idealist because he doesn't get paid for doing it, and it's ruining the market for him. No, he was basically saying that the doctor and people like him who just like go out and hunt monsters for free are basically ruining it for him. Because he gets hired. Yeah, I'll have fun with that. Well, like I said, still have fun with that. Well, if you're doing that, you might as well hop on to the broadcast, see if Would it? Just by going on to YouTube. Yeah, that's what I mean, like shit like that. Probably trip you out. Probably trip you out because you'll be hearing your own voice coming through the YouTube screen. Just look up my name. Okay. I know right now I'm not really doing anything because I'm in the middle of rolling myself a cigarette. Once as I got this rolled, I'll light up and continue on. Oh, okay. What do you mean it didn't show up? Really? Actually, type in Witcher 3 because that's what I got the title of it as. See if you find it there and if it changes anything. Should just be Joseph Drady. Yeah. Huh? Yeah, I don't really use it too often. This is the most I've ever really used it. Like, I don't, Oh, okay. Wow, that's a delay and a half. Holy shit. Yeah, it's gonna take a moment before shit gets loaded, but it's gonna be so weird because we just hear our voices lightly. Where's this asshole taking me? Oh yeah, more.
Hear that? Been hearing it for a while. Draw your weapon.
Been hearing it for a while. That's the first. Oh, it's to the left. Oh, it should be broadcasting yours as well because it came up and asked if I wanted it to broadcast the Titan Chat. Oh, okay, so that's probably why if you turned yours on, then you probably showed up with dialogue. And I won't sound like a crazy person if somebody else decides to fucking pop in. Even though I am a crazy person.
Hey, help! Help!
What are you freaking out about, dude? Just started yelling at the top of the lungs. Burn, bitch! No, I got a guy floating around with me, and yeah, he just started screaming his lungs off. No, it was the guy that's taking me through these sewers. Okay, no, okay, there it is. Grab that. I wonder if I got anything to repair my weapons. Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah. Okay, I can repair this. I don't have a computer, dude. Yeah, I really don't know. I've been so out of touch when it comes to like desktops and laptops that yeah, that I really don't know what I'm doing anymore. It's been too long and haven't had the patience to sit there and learn bitches. Sat your ass down, didn't I?
Straight, no sugarcoating.
Her wounds will heal, but it's her voice that concerns me. Surely you understand what a terrible blow that would be to a Trobrex. Enough to strip her of the will to live.
Any remedy for that?
I fear only your friend Dandelion can be of help on that count.
Really? In some ways it is, in some ways it's not. Well, okay. Skyrim is more of a sandbox than this. Because, like, you can go and steal stuff and, like, anger the guards and not really fuck with your game too much. You can, like, pay a fine and shit like that. Yeah, but it'll kind of screw with your gameplay because apparently, like, people hold a grudge in this game when you do shit. Well, more like, yeah, say I went and stole something in front of the guards in Novigrad.
Take the ladder.
I don't think I could go back to Novigrad without them fucking with me.
This is the place. Come, the quicker we take care of this, the better.
Why?
Yeah, but you can pay the fine off and then
disturb us.
clear it, or
The coroner, for
or
example.
be part of the Thieves Guild
Or
and
Reverend
have your
Nathaniel Custodian. Very well. We seek the corpse of a dwarven woodcarver.
yeah, you know what I mean. I definitely like the story element of this game more.
Looks like necrophages got to this one. Let's keep looking. Human. Wrong body type.
What do you mean? You don't really need to pay attention to the types of food, really. Especially if you got... See, when I go and get my wish granted, more than likely I'm gonna have that infinite food item when I go and make my wish.
That's gotta be him.
This one's a she. Remember, beards are no indicator of gender amongst...
A dwarf, but the hands. Not a carpenter's.
I don't really find the
Banker's more
other
likely.
wish
A
is really
dwarf,
that
but
useful.
the hands. Not a carpenter's. A banker's more likely. Let's keep... Calluses on the fingers, sawdust in the beard, clothes sticky with sap. Must be our dwarf.
Excellent. I trust you
Probably.
don't grow weak in the
I know I
knees at the
stopped
sight
and
of
watched
blood.
Buffy for
Not
a
a
while.
bit. Start the autopsy.
Where?
Let's look at his head. Hair smells like it's burnt. Like he was in a fire.
Notice anything else?
Oh, was I?
That
Can
his
you
eyes
replay
have been
those
scooped
videos?
out, for instance?
Oh, okay. Oh, fuck. Yeah.
Those burn marks I see in his eye sockets.
Yes. And some grey dust. Ash, it seems. Very fine.
Murderer gouged out his eyes, then put burning coals in the sockets.
So it seems. Looking at the wounds, it appears our woodcarver was still alive when it happened.
I should probably make myself another tea.
Let's examine the mouth. Burns, blisters.
Just like Priscilla's.
See this? Incision made into the voice box.
Indeed, so thin as to be nearly unnoticeable.
A small, extremely sharp instrument. Scalpel.
But why? The wound is too small to bleed, and there are signs of swelling. The murderer... I believe he performed a tracheotomy, so the victim wouldn't die too soon.
Wow, that's kind of gruesome. Okay, so we examined the head.
Let's examine his torso.
What have we here? Deep wound on the left side of his rib cage, and a scar the length of his stomach.
Let's examine the chest wound. Yeah, heart carved out, wound cauterized.
Wait a minute, there's something else.
An egg from an amphibian. A salamander? Scorched but intact.
I attended some lectures in herpetology as a student. Afraid I don't recall any amphibians that would lay eggs in corpses. So either Professor Cochrane was deeply mistaken, or this is our murderer's doing.
Look at the scar. Wounds long and thin. An incision. But the edges are ragged.
Means nothing. Look, no swelling, no bruises. An old injury, perhaps an accident in the workplace.
Open the abdominal cavity.
Due warning, it will
He
stink
got
of rot.
attacked by a serial
Once fought a
that
Zoogle
turns
up
out
to
be
my
like
waist
a
in
higher
sewage,
vampire
so
or
I doubt.
something like that.
Wait. Smells not rot.
Formaldehyde. A medical novelty. Heavily diluted, it's remarkable at preserving organic tissue.
It was
In
really
stronger
delayed earlier.
proportions, it's more destructive than acid.
Explains why there's no smell of decay, and why his throat's scalded.
Yeah, maybe. Might have to do with my internet speed.
Open the abdominal cavity.
Due warning, it
No.
will stink of rot.
No, don't get
Once
anything
fought a
down, Morty.
Zoogle up to my waist in sewage, so I doubt... Wait. Smells not rot.
Formaldehyde. A medical novelty. Heavily diluted, it's remarkable at preserving organic tissue. In stronger proportions, it's more destructive than acid.
Explains why there's no smell of decay, and why his throat's scalded.
Okay, I think that's all of them for that section.
Look at his hands. These welts. Rope burns, right? He was tied up.
I'd expect so. No one could sit through such torture unless bound.
Speaking from experience.
Yes, that of a victim. Spent a year in the dungeons of Tretogor. Long story.
Some other time, maybe. See the callus? Our dwarf wore a ring, but someone took it off him. See anything interesting on his legs?
His right foot. The ankle swollen, toenails broken. He clearly kicked something very hard. Right before he kicked the bucket.
Doesn't strike me as the right time for jokes.
Apologies. We surgeons, we've a different sensibility.
Mm-hmm. And a different sense of humor.
Where did that fucking cap go? Of course I lost it. Yeah, that's the next thing.
His genitals. We ought to inspect those.
I sincerely doubt they bear any relation to the matter.
We'll see. Pull down his trousers and... shit.
Syphilis, actually. Early stages. No sign of diffusion.
Think there could be a connection?
Only as the killer's potential motivation.
All right. Think I know enough.
Enlighten me, please, because I've still no notion what this is about. What the motive might have been.
Sure of one thing. This was punishment.
Even the witch hunters don't engage in this kind of torture. What sin could possibly merit it?
Only the murderer knows that. And it's the key to finding him. Or her. It's a lead worth following. Any idea what his name was?
Fabian Meyer. And I'm Hubert Reich, the coroner. I've come to perform the autopsy, but I see you've done it for me, Joachim. As always, you interfere where you're neither needed nor wanted. Drag others into trouble in the process. Who is this?
A student.
How far did you get into this game?
Lifelong learner. Got a couple questions for you.
Very well, speak. But be quick. Reverend Nathaniel has come by for an inspection. He'll be here
Okay,
shortly.
so you don't know who this guy is that I'm currently speaking with, do you?
You old friends?
Hubert taught me the rudiments of medicine.
Okay.
Long ago.
And not very well. You've still not
Yeah, you'll
mastered
soon
certain
find
basic
out.
principles.
He's a fucking
For example,
asshole.
that a doctor's role is to treat the ill, not save the world.
You've not changed a bit.
A compliment?
No, a statement of fact. 30 years, and you've not changed a bit.
Woodcarver's body. Where was it found? It's important.
Plan to investigate? Exciting. He died in his workshop south of the market square, just beside the gate to Far Corners. That poor Trebirates was attacked there. City's abuzz about it. But the woodcarver, Eustace the corpse collector, brought us the body. You should speak to him. Saw him just around the corner near... Oh, greetings, your reverence.
Who are these people? I believe I made it clear no one's to be allowed in under any
Oh,
circumstances.
there's the fall guy.
You did, but they're friends of the deceased. Here to collect the body.
Out of the question. Show them out at once.
As your reverence wishes. Gentlemen, follow me. You shall leave via another route.
Why'd you cover for us?
I was
Oh,
covering my own
apparently we got
arse.
somebody else joining
If
me.
Reverend Nathaniel had learned someone had entered the morgue, then cut open a corpse without his permission, I'd be in deep trouble. But you
Yeah.
didn't give that a thought, did you, Joachim? As ever. Well, while I don't approve of your willfulness, I also wish to see this murderer hang. So, should I learn anything new related to this case, I will let you know.
Thank you.
I wish I could just kill that fucker right now.
Nathaniel. Who is he?
A scoundrel. A rogue. Like every man who wears the robes of the Eternal Fire.
Most are scoundrels before they ever put on the robes.
True in his case as well. Before he donned the frock, Nathaniel was a torturer. Delighted especially in torturing women. Later, Hierarch Hemmelfart appointed him to oversee the morgue. He deals with the temple guard, supervises cremations, conducts funeral masses in the temple on the Isle, and so forth.
Dream job. Might have told me you know the coroner. We could have skipped the trip through the sewers.
I know him, thus I avoid him. I've said enough on the subject.
I decide when we're done with the subject. What's your connection to him?
An old story, but if you insist. The student protests in 1242, you've heard of them? I led them. Hubert, however, denounced me to the authorities. I landed in prison. There you have it. What will you do now?
Plenty of leads. Woodcarver's workshop, the corpse collector who found him, alley where Priscilla was attacked. Got work to do.
As do I. At the hospital. I must return there. But I shall keep my fingers crossed.
And I'll keep my eye on you.
Let's see here.
Temple guard let even you into the city.
Actually. Whoa. Okay, I gotta change my quest. I thought I was still doing this. Where the hell is it? Matter of weapon days. No. Dangerous game. Get the... No. Following the thread. Collect them all. Truth in the stars. Wait, what? What's the name of that fucking quest? Carnal sins? Okay, yeah, that's the one that I'm doing, or trying to do. Okay, what? Find Eustace the corpse collector, okay.
Oh.
Time to go see the sleaze bag.
Darkness everywhere. Lay me down with barrel of life, you gotta take risks and don't get back.
So did it happened here?
Okay.
These bandits can't go out in the streets no more.
You Eustace, the corpse collector?
Aye? How'd you know?
Fourth sense, I think it is. You bring Fabian Meyer's body to the morgue?
Fabian? Oh, yeah, I remember. No ice, no art, one of them, right? No purse neither, as I recall.
One of them? So there have been other bodies like that?
Sure have. Beggars, street urchins, and street walkers. One was so portly, I had to cut her into pieces to fit her in me wheelbarrow. Slippery sow, they called her, on account of her.
Some things are best left unsaid. What happened to the pieces?
What do you mean? Reverend Nathaniel ordered them burned. Every last one. Oh, shame that was.
Shame? Why? Actually, never mind. Another thing that's best left unsaid. You search Fabian's body?
Well, I cast an eye in his pockets, made sure nothing went to waste.
I call a spade a spade. You rob corpses.
And I call a prick a prick. It's none of your fucking concern. What, you a tax collector? Piss off, mutant.
Should I do this easy, or do I really want to hit this dude? Fuck it, I want to hit this dude.
I'd advise you not to anger me, or you'll get an inside tour of the crematory.
Touch me, the guards will be hiding your ass for your count of 3.
To save a little shit like you? Doubt it.
These clever lads, more cleverer than you. They know Eustace, know they want me on their side, 'cause you'll all die one day, and then I'll decide where your body winds up. A grave, the crematorium, or elsewhere.
Pretty sure there was an option.
Talk. What did you find on him?
As you wish. Triflings, baubles, glass-beaded wing, handful of coins, and a letter. Look, vellum, quality parchment that. I'll wipe off the writing and sell it as new.
That's human skin. Priscilla. Next victim's name. If you'd given this to the right person, she might not have been hurt.
What the fuck do I care what happens to some Priscilla? We short of wenches in this town.
Okay, there is
Oi, fucking hell! What was that for?
For everything.
Sold off. Don't know nothing else.
Come on, hit him again.
Oh!
Fine. Which one's closer? 126.
Shit. What do you want?
No, that's bad luck.
Anyone home?
Begone, or I'll sick me hounds on you. Molly, Striga, come!
Relax. I'm here about Fabian Meyer, looking for his killer.
That's altogether different. Sit, you stupid much, lie down. Come on, come on then. Slowly now, lest they bite you.
Charming as beasts go.
You daft? Even I'm scared of them. A better barking dog than an evil man at your door.
Got someone particular in mind?
Sure as shite. Bugger who did Fabian in. Soon as they'd hauled his corpse off, I run to a mate who raised his fighting dogs. Bought these 2 mutts. Cost me a chunk of change. But I sleep sound at least.
Yeah, those 2 dogs aren't gonna do shit to what killed your brother.
So who might you be?
The Stiff's brother. Gus is the name. We ran a workshop together. Meyer and Meyer.
What'll it be now? Just Meyer?
Name it. I'll be closing it down now. As soon as I find a buyer for this shack, I'll head on to Mahakam. Be near my family, or what's left of it. So, what do you want to know? What can I tell you about Fabian?
Tell me what you know about the murder, in order, in detail.
It was like this. Had some work in Oxenford, and I was coming home. Saw a plume of smoke rising over the city. Thought to myself, blast it, gonna miss him burn another hag. But the smoke wasn't coming from Hierarch Square. It was coming from here. See the soot stains? That's where they burned our sculptures. Folk gathered round the blaze and found Fabian here beside it. They'd already loaded him on the cart by the time I arrived.
Talk to your neighbors. They see anything suspicious beforehand? Hear anything?
Claimed not to. But even if they had, they'd not have helped. In Novigrad, folk give bleeding orphans in the street a wide berth so as not to stain their poor lanes. They care about some dwarf.
Your brother have any enemies? Anyone dislike him? Threaten him, maybe?
'Twas Fabian who threatened this one last. Oh, he were a good dwarf, a craftsman like no other. But he were an incorrigible whoremonger as well. Whenever we put a bit of coin aside, I'd say, let's buy some tools, quality timber. No, he grabbed the purse and head out whoring. Took to following one in particular. He'd say, "'Tis all your fault, dirty bitch, human dish rag," and other obscenities. Don't rightly know what that was about.
Sup, dude? Oh, did it?
Know where I can find her?
Apparently there's nobody
rag.
on air now.
City Cemetery. She died a few days back, quietly in her sleep. Her pont said a fever took her.
Fine,
now I got
we've
nobody
talked
in
enough. Need to look around.
Be my guest. Just beware of the dogs.
Statues of the old gods. Nothing but women. Shapely ones.
Check out. Oh, okay.
Someone dragged something across the floor, or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly. Bloodstains.
That's where Fabian lay when they found him.
Well, okay. Most Nintendo games aren't really just for kids. Like, they tend to make things.
Mind if I go inside the workshop?
For like the whole family.
It's not even peeked inside since.
But when you
Since they
involve
found Fabian.
the whole family,
I'll open it for you if you
gotta
want.
make sure it's kid friendly, and that's all it really is just making sure that it's kid friendly. Doesn't mean the games aren't fun.
More bloodstains, but not near enough to say he bled to death. Unless somebody got rid of the blood. Left a few stains behind. Formaldehyde. Doubt Fabian used it. Furniture got knocked over. This looks like it was kicked.
Okay.
Eyes. Humanoid. Completely rotten. Nothing here.
If I do, it'd be in my library. I don't have it currently downloaded. I'm pretty sure I got it from PS3, but the PS4 version, I'm not entirely sure if I got it or not.
Ooh! What's the rush?
Oi, Witcher! You've been another victim. Told me to say the main door will be open for you. You're to come as soon as you can.
Sis, that him?
How am I to know? Watch him, see what he does.
Since you're in for it. That's it. Gotta get around him.
You guys want to fuck with me? You'll burn. I'm telling you right now.
He's a warlock!
Why are you not targeting him?
Yeah.
You know what?
Help me!
You guys want to fuck with me?
Help me!
I'll fucking kill you guys.
No!
You guys want to fuck with me?
Son of a whore.
I'll fucking kill every single fucking one of you. You done?
That's it.
Fuck, this is so stupid.
Think you'll gut me too, huh? Up your ass, deviant! Hoes can fight back!
Calm down, I'm not gonna hurt you. What are you doing here?
Getting vengeance. Well, why are you staring? Have you not heard killers always return to the scene of their crime? Me and my brothers are waiting here to give him a warm welcome. For Priscilla. Almost did her in, the whole son.
I know. Here to look for clues and find anyone who might know something.
Fear I can't help you much.
Retro
But I can
what?
tell you what I know.
Priscilla wasn't the sole victim. You aware of that?
Oh, dearie. Of course I was. This didn't start yesterday. Others have died like this before. Beggars, street girls, orphans. But who'd have a drama concern about them? Human rubbish. It's what the guards call us.
Recall any names?
They didn't have proper ones. Baldy, curly, buns. That's what folk called them. No friends, no families. Their bodies were burned long ago.
Okay. Well then.
You and Priscilla friends?
Friends? Nah. But she saw more than a stupid whore in me. Treated me with respect. It mattered. I was looking to give up whoring. Pick up a decent trade. But none would take me. Not as a washerwoman, nor a servant, nor a cook. Felt like a leper, I did. But Priscilla, she was different. Agreed to put me in her play, you see?
Yeah.
Lots of the other actors, they were
familiar to
afraid
me,
on account
so.
of her jesting about the eternal fire. Whistling Wendy on stage, can you imagine it?
Yeah.
Well, dream's gone now. I'm back to working street corners.
Sorry to hear that.
You could do worse as work goes. Or so I tell myself.
You and Priscilla friends?
Friends? I was looking to give up, agreed to put me in...
Sorry to hear that.
You could do worse as work...
Priscilla wasn't the sole victim. You aware of that?
Oh, dearie. Of course I was. This...
Recall it.
They didn't have proper ones.
Take care now. I gotta look around some more. Appreciate it if you didn't disturb me.
Naturally. We'll stand aside, behave. But...
Sorry, what?
Do tell us if you find anything else here.
Oh, okay.
Awful pale.
Now that those fuckers aren't going to be attacking me for nothing. I can actually investigate this.
Human. Priscilla's.
Turquoise? Oh, okay.
A brazier. This time of year?
Okay, I'm gonna be right back. I gotta go take a piss. back. I'm back. Is that you that's watching me? Okay. Well, I guess somebody hopped into my feed while I was in the bathroom. Fuck, where the hell is that? Oh, okay.
I know that smell. Formaldehyde. Man's footprint. The murderer's, maybe. Weighed on his heel. Took a step back. Murderer fled before the guards arrived. Ran this way. Trail ends here. Strange. Even I couldn't jump this wall.
Okay.
Awful bio.
Okay.
Freak.
Looking to make some coin too, hey?
You still there?
Welcome, Master Witcher.
Oh, okay. You just went quiet, that's all. No, I thought your internet might have got cut out again.
Geralt, right? I'm glad you're here. Held off on the autopsy till you arrived.
Nice of you. Especially given you didn't seem pleased about my previous visit.
Because you came unannounced and in unfortunate company.
What? The hell?